Oh, God, it had been such a long time coming. I don't mean losing my virginity. That happened ages before. I mean something really serious. Talking about the pinnacle of a teenage motorbike mad lad's existence here, you know. Getting the compulsory basic training done and being let loose on Britain's road legally. It was nearly ruined, twice. Long before the little green provisional licence plopped through the letterbox, I had come close to being banned from driving before I even could. Back in May that year, I'd been testing a little Yamaha RD80 MX up on the common before advertising it for sale. At the top of the grassy area I was riding on, I had to travel about 25 yards up the lane to get around some trees before going back onto the grass. Just as I put the little bike on the road, a cop patrol car nosed over the brow of the hill, instantly putting its blue lights upon seeing me. Helmetless and all, I was dead in the water, really. Timing in life is everything, and I was banged to rights. They got me in the back of the car. Details were not needed to be taken, as it was the WPC who knew Mum and I very well. They quizzed me about various local burglaries, drug dealers, vehicle thefts. Right, you're nicked. I was booked for no licence, insurance, MOT certificate, or tax disc, plus not wearing a crash helmet on a public road. Though thankfully justice moving pretty slowly in these parts, I still had yet to appear in court when the day finally did dawn for me to complete my CBT. I'd been preparing my little Honda C50 for legal on-road adventures for a while, but there was a problem. It hardly looked a shining example of a vehicle owned by a responsible and careful rider. Any bike with the word zombified painted in blood red letters up the side over its purple and black paint job was bound to be a tad controversial. It was with this in mind that I called round to a lady up the estate who worked as a dinner lady at the school. In order to fulfill this obligation each day, she would depart from work for work on a little red Honda Melody scooter, her handbag safely stowed in the shopping basket mounted at the front. I figured if I was to borrow this little beast of a machine for the evening, in order to undertake the compulsory basic trainer, the instructors, well, once they stop sniggering, of course, see me as no threat to the greater populace at large and issue the bloody certificate. I had known Rose all my life, having grown up with her daughters on the estate. She was a kind, jolly lady, the dotty auntie everyone should have. I explained my cunning plan to her while she continued sewing, John Player special in her hand and dog at her feet. Rose looked over her glasses at me once I had finished, keeping me waiting in suspense, and then just grinned and handed the keys over. It was agreed that Dad would ride the Melody up to the place where I had to do the training. This in itself an occurrence of some mirth. Mum, Rachel, and I would follow in Grandad's old Cortina Mark III. I had also borrowed Nick's leather jacket and helmet, mine rather suspiciously having the Sex Pistols painted all over the back of it. I was dosed upon Imodium through nerves with my stomach, and hopefully everything would go well. Everyone thought I looked hilarious on the scooter, but 2 hours later I had the certificate that meant freedom. I rode the Melody back home. Despite it just managing 30 miles an hour, I felt like I was flying. The shackles were off. I was no longer shipwrecked on that estate, my hands tied behind my back. Now I could begin to live, to escape those tormentors. Hello, thank you for watching my video. Hope you've enjoyed it. More bits and pieces from my autobiography, Andrew Pointers. If you'd like to hear more or see more, please subscribe to my channel. It really is appreciated. Take care.